Okay. It's nice to see you guys again, and I hope you guys also feel the same. Okay. And then let's do this together. Okay. Let's check it out. All right, there you go. Okay, so allow me to share the material that we're going to talk about tonight. All right, so we'll continue this. Today we are doing chapter 15. Okay, perfect. Okay, chapter 15, still about the product, what's going on between John and then production manager. Okay, how John is approaching the production manager to understand the process of the manufacturing in Lintel. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the role plays. Okay, I need some volunteers. All right. All right, cool. I see Shirley. All right, Shirley. I have Shirley taking care of John number 1 until number 4. And then Nani will do Steve number 5 until number 8. Miss Rosella is doing John's number 5 until number 8. And then I need 8, okay, you guys still have more chance here. Miss Lily will doing Steve number 1 until number 4. Jane is going to take care of John's number 9 until 11. And then Mr. Amin is taking care of Steve number 9 until 12. And then Miss Fu is doing John's number 12 to 16. And then I'll have one more, Lydia. Lydia is doing Steve number 13 to 17. Okay, allow me to repeat again. Okay, so John's number 1 until number 4 is taken care by Shirley, and then Miss Lily is doing Steve's number 1 until number 4. Miss Rosella is doing John's number 5 until number 8. Nani is doing Steve's number 5 until 8. Jane is doing John's number 9 until 11. Mr. Amin is doing Steve's number 9 until 12. Miss Wu is doing John's number 12 until 16. Meanwhile, Lydia will do Steve's number 13 until 17. Alright. Now, allow me to unmute you guys. Okay. The least background sound will be really helpful to the rest of the class to hear the pronunciation better. Alright, guys. Let's see.
Good evening, Miss Susan.
Okay.
Good
Good
evening, Miss Susan.
evening, guys. Okay, JJ,
Hello, Miss Susan.
good morning. Good morning. Sorry, guys. Good evening, guys. Okay, it's nice to hear your voice, guys. Okay, so JJ, I'll have you do the discussion later on. Okay, you guys will make sure all of you guys have the turn to practice. Okay.
Good evening, Miss Susan.
Good evening, Jane. How is work? Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay
Same
for
old,
Good
same
okay.
evening.
old.
Good
All
evening,
right.
Mr. Sun.
Good evening, Mr. Amin. Did you have
Okay.
your dinner yet?
Yeah, I'm ready. Dinner.
All right, perfect. So you have all the energy, right? To
Yes.
learn. Perfect. Okay, guys. So, times is yours. You may start with Shirley. Is Shirley still here? Oh, okay. Give me 1 second. I don't see Shirley, huh? Where is Shirley? Shirley. Okay, Shirley. All right.
Hello, Miss Susan.
Good evening, Shirley. Okay, the role play may start from you. You are taking care of John's number 1 until number 4, okay?
Chị
Hả?
và nhạc cây chị lên
Sure.
tạ vở lên tạ đang cho nó bản vì
Dạ.
có cái căn mật túi à
Okay. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Oh, who's speaking? Is this Shirley?
Good, good, good morning, Steve.
Shirley,
My
are you here?
yes, I'm here, Miss Susan.
Okay, so
Can you hear me?
this conversation will start from John number 1 until number 4. So you are doing that, okay?
Yeah.
We may
Can you
start
hear
there
me?
now.
Good morning, Steve. My name is John, and I am the new person in the finance department.
Good morning, John. What can I do for you?
As a new person, I need to understand the operation at Linta. So I wonder whether I can ask you some questions about the manufacturing process in your department now.
Hold on a second, John. Let me pause this production schedule before we sit down and talk. Okay, where do you want to start?
Well, you can describe the production flow in your department.
The production process is based on the customer order information that I receive from the sales department. First, we order raw materials from our suppliers. Once the materials arrive at our plant, they are transferred to the production floor where they will go through 5 different processes before they become finished goods.
How many suppliers do we deal with? Are they all local suppliers? Do any materials come from overseas?
we have a very limited number of suppliers. We deal with approximately 10 main suppliers in the US and we only have a handful of suppliers overseas.
How do you control the quality of the purchased materials?
One of the reasons of having a limited number of suppliers is to ensure the quality of raw materials by quality control group works very closely with our suppliers to make sure that they meet our quality requirements.
Do you maintain a high level of inventory?
No, we keep a very low
No, we keep a very low level of inventory.
inventory.
How
How
do
do
you
you
move materials from one department to the
from
next?
one department of the next? Very easily through
Very easily through The material
material
request from
request
if Department
from
B needs
if
materials
Department
from Department A, it will
B will
fill
fill
up
out
a
a
materials
material
request,
request
a material
from
request from
and give
and give it
to
to Department A.
Oh, very simple process. How about
how
labor?
about labor?
How do you
you
calculate the labor
calculate
cost?
the labor cost? The engineering department has done a study on the production process. It has calculated the time required by each different process.
Oh, under normal situations, the actual production time of each product should be close to the estimated time calculated by engineering department.
That's right.
How do you make sure that we only ship good products to our customers?
We definitely that they should always give. No. We definitely do not want to send out defective product. My employees are always reminded that product quality is number one priority at Lintel.
Do they understand that they should always give their best and that defective products raise the cost of production?
Yes, they perfectly understand that. As a matter of fact, our defective rate is lower than 1/10 of 1%. We are very proud of our record.
How do you maintain this excellent record?
Lydia?
We adopt the continuous improvement spirit. We evaluate our operating results very often and strive to excel in our job. And those posters on the wall also have see the slogan "Nothing but excellence" over there.
Yes. What is good for the company is ultimately good for the employer, right?
Definitely.
Next question. How many production shifts do you currently have?
There are two shifts. The first one is from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and the second one is from 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Do the employer earn the same hourly rate?
No, the pay rate of the second shift is 10% higher than the rate of the first shift.
That makes sense, Steve. I think I have enough information for now. I may come back and bother you again if I have more questions. Thanks a lot for your help.
Anytime, John. You know where I am.
All right, perfect. Thank you, guys. Lots of improvement. Okay, so let's but we need to do the review really quick, okay? Okay, let's start with Steve's number 6. Okay, this word here. Requirement. Requirements. Okay, this is a plural. Okay, it's requirements. Okay. My quality control group works very closely with our suppliers to make sure that they meet our quality requirements. Oke, kualitas yang kami inginkan. Oke, kira-kira begitu. Oke, so this is require is the verb. Okay, so the noun is requirements. Okay, jadi kata untuk requirements ini terbentuk dari merupakan kata benda plurals, kata benda jamak. Kemudian kata kerjanya itu adalah require. I require you to work 7 days a week. Okay, require. Now I need who is that? Steve's number 6. Nani. Okay, I would like to have Nani to do that pronunciation. Okay, make sure that you remember next time. Okay, all right,
My
Nani.
quality control groups works very closely with our suppliers to make sure that they meet our quality requirements.
Very good. Okay, perfect. Okay, and
Thank you, Miss.
then all right, so that's it for Nani. Okay, very good. Just keep on just remember that, okay, and then keep on practicing that words, or automatically then you're gonna have the memory in your subconscious there. Okay, very good. Thank you, Nani. Okay, next let's do number 11. Still Steve's. Maybe because Steve's explained a lot, so you guys have to read long sentences, so you might sleep over with the pronunciation. Okay, let's see. Steve's number 11. All right, see. Defective. Okay, defective. Okay, give me 1 second. This right here. Okay, all right, there you go. So the words I need you to pay attention, guys. Okay, the words is defective products. Defective is an adjective. Okay, jadi produk yang produk cacat. Okay, tidak sesuai dengan kualitas yang sudah ditentukan oleh suatu perusahaan. Okay, so defective adalah kata sifat. Okay, defective. Okay. And then beside defective, this right here, priority, okay, priority, okay, priority, the ty, it's gonna be like a silent like that, so it's not priority, okay, priority, okay, like that. Okay, let's see who's going to do Steve's number 11. Who was doing that? Okay, I'll have Mr. Amin try to practice this. Okay.
Okay, we definitely do not want to send our defective product. My employees are always reminded that product quality is number one priority.
All right. Repeat after me, okay? Defective products.
Defective product.
S, with the S, it's plural.
Oh, defective products.
Very good. And then number one priority.
Number one priority.
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 This the R. Listen very good. Okay. Priority.
Priority. Priority.
Priority. Now the R E T R I T Y. Okay, that's gonna sound like this. Listen, really. So itu seperti kalau waktu dari RITY itu pengucapannya itu seperti digabung begitu ya. Jadi yang RI-nya itu tidak begitu kentara, nanti kemudian digabung dengan TY yang juga tidak begitu kentara. Oke, listen, oke, again. Priority,
Priority.
priority,
Priority.
priority, ready.
Priority.
So when you see the ready, the tongue is like you curl it to the middle like that. Priority.
Priority. Priority.
There you go. Almost. Yes. Perfect. Okay, that's almost perfect. Like 80% already right. Okay, jadi saat pengucapannya ready itu lidahnya itu seperti dilipat kiri kanan gitu. Priority.
Priority.
Yes. Okay. That's 80%. You already got it. Okay. So let's do it again. Defective products.
Defective product.
Very good. Number 1, priority.
Number 1, priority.
Okay. 80%. You just keep on trying. Then by next week, you should be getting it right. Very good. Thank
I
you,
will try
Mr.
it.
Amin.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Okay. Let's go to Steve again. Steve number 12. Okay, this. I need you guys to pay attention to this word. Okay, 1/10 of 1%. Okay, dalam bahasa Indonesia kita ngomongnya sepersepuluh dari 1%. Oke, nah persen. Nah ini dalam bahasa Indonesianya diucapkan persen. Now in English we gonna pronounce that as 1/10 of 1%. Similar, right? Persen dalam bahasa Indonesia, kemudian kalau Inggris persen. Persen, 1% and percent. Okay? Similar, okay? And then the record was already pronounced perfectly. Steve number 12. Okay, I'll have Mr. Amin try to practice this with me. Okay,
1/10 of 1%.
There you go. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then you got the record right. Okay, because this is a
Record.
noun. Yes, record. Okay, very good. By next week, I believe you can pronounce all this right. Thank you, Mr. Amin.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Steve number 13. The word we need to pay attention is strive. Okay, we evaluate our operating results very often and strive to excel in our job. Okay, berusaha. Okay, strive. Okay, now Steve number 13. Oh, Lydia. Lydia still here? Okay, Lydia, I need you to repeat after me, okay?
Okay.
Strive to excel in our job.
Strive to excel in our job.
Perfectly. Okay, you got it right. Okay, thank you, Lydia. All right, let's see. Now the last one, we have John's number 13. John's. The word is, what is good for the company is ultimately good for the employees, right? So the word we need to pay attention is ultimately. Okay, what is good for the company is ultimately. Okay, and then is I need John's 13, Miss Fu. I'll have Miss Fu practice this. Okay. Miss Fu. Where is Miss Fu? Okay, repeat after me. Ultimately, good.
Ultimately.
Yes, okay. Okay, now repeat the whole sentence. What is good for the
Yes.
company is ultimately good for the employees, right?
Yes, what is good for the company is ultimately good for the employers, right?
Very good. Perfect, Miss Fu.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Okay, so that's it, guys, for the day that I need you guys to put more attention to those, okay? The rest you guys already got it perfectly done. So let's move on to the materials that we're going to discuss, which is about, okay, anyway, you guys already finished the comprehension test until end. Now we'll continue with discussion, okay? So based on your experience, okay, in your life, okay, then let's discuss about this, okay? Number A, how do you keep control of inventories in your company? Bagaimana kamu itu mengatur, oke, mengatur inventory itu uh, inventasi ya bahasa Indonesianya. Seperti stok gitu ya. Bagaimana kamu mengontrol, menjaga, mengontrol stok di perusahaanmu, oke? Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on a second, guys, okay? And then, this I believe every company should have the similar, okay? So let's hear from JJ, okay? Is JJ still here? Let's give JJ a chance to talk about this. JJ, are you still here? Where is JJ? Okay. Okay, so I don't see JJ, so I'll give the discussion. Okay, let's hear this. Okay, this case from Rosella. Okay, Miss Rosella, let's hear from her how she my work in her company, you know, in her business, everything, and then how she do the control of the inventory. All right.
Oh, okay, Miss.
Okay, there you go, Miss Rosella.
How do you keep control of inventory in your company? Miss Susan,
Yes.
can I answer in my opinion by
Yes, when we do the discussion, it's all by your experience, your opinion, whatever. Okay, it's free, not on based on the what do you call on the discussion. I mean on the conversation. Okay,
okay. Thank you,
go
Miss.
ahead.
In manual procedure, we have a stock chart.
Right.
For every time we get the stock, we must write down how much we get it.
Okay, so from
Manual procedure, in manual procedure, we do like that. And by system, we have control by system. I mean, we buy some system
You mean the program, right? The computer
yes,
program? Yes, the
Ah,
software. Uh-huh.
yes, the software can uh cut off the volume if we input or we something. The software can cut off, can reduce the quantity in
Automatically, right?
okay, yes.
Oh, okay. So, anything other than that? Besides software and then inventory cards?
Yeah, by manual is
Using the
inventory card.
inventory cards, right?
By system we have control.
Mhm.
By software control.
Using the inventory software,
Yes.
right? Okay, yes. That's actually what from my past jobs. Yes, that's how the company also keep their control of inventories. Okay, so I believe that's the most of the companies doing also like that. So let's answer this. Okay, let's a hold on, get spider. Okay, since okay, let's do this here. So A by how do you keep control? Okay, we keep control of by inventories by using hold on a second, guys. Okay.
By inventory chart, by using inventory chart.
Inventory. Are you saying inventory card?
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Inventory. Hold on. This not typing. Okay. What's going on? Give me 1 second. By using inventory cards and inventory softwares, right?
Yes.
Software. Okay. So yes, actually software should be easier and right automatically. Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you, Miss Rosella.
Welcome, Miss.
Alright, perfect. So, jadi berdasarkan pengalaman dari Miss Rosella ya di perusahaan yang pernah yang tempat kerjanya Miss Rosella atau bisnisnya ya, itu menggunakan kartu stok ya, kartu stok atau kalau selain kartu stok itu untuk yang cara manual, oke, di mana saat ada pegawai yang memerlukan stok tertentu, dia harus bertemu dengan pegawai yang bertanggung jawab terhadap stok barang tersebut, kemudian mengisi formulir atau segala macam untuk mengeluarkan stok tersebut. Kemudian yang cara yang lebih modern, yang lebih gampang nih ya, dengan menggunakan software ya, software. Jadi secara otomatis saat ada stok yang keluar itu akan secara otomatis dalam komputer itu akan mengurangi jumlah stok yang ada. Okay, that's a quick explanation about that. Alright, next. Very interruption, guys. Okay, let's move on to number B. Why is quality control so important to a company? Oke, mengapa pengendalian kualitas itu sangat penting untuk suatu perusahaan? Oke, jadi misalnya ada suatu perusahaan yang membuat memproduksi pakaian. Oke, bagaimana mengapa kualitas dari pakaian itu sangat penting? Oke. Atau tergantung dari produk atau jasa yang entah itu jasa atau produk yang dihasilkan oleh suatu perusahaan, oke? Jadi mengapa dia kualitas kontrol itu pengendalian kualitas itu sangat penting, oke? Let's see. Should we practice? Okay, next. Okay, let's hear from Miss Lily. Okay. Okay, Miss Lily, number B, please.
Why is quality control so important to a company? Because
Quality control. So
important to a company because
mengapa kira-kira pengendalian kualitas produk itu sangat penting untuk suatu perusahaan? Because
we must if we want to sell a big quality product, we must produce a good quality product.
Okay, so when we sell to if we wanna getting a bigger profit, we have to sell more. Now, how we sell more? Because if you sell more means there is a customer satisfaction there, right? If
Yes,
they're not
Miss.
satisfied, they're not gonna buy 3 or 4. Just buy one and then that's it. They're not satisfied with the quality, then they stop buying it, right?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so that is because they have they satisfied with the quality of the products, so they're gonna trust the company products, right?
Yes,
So
Miss.
right is so that's how it works, right? So now this quality control is so important to a company because it's also to increase, yes, to increase untuk meningkatkan to increase the company trust from
Yes.
the right the
The company.
to increase the customers trust. Once they trust the company, then they'll keep on buying and then become your loyal customers. Okay. Now, beside that, okay, this good quality, the good quality control is going to what do you call to safeguard, okay, untuk dia itu menjadi to safeguard the company's reputation, okay. Now, jadi kalau suatu perusahaan itu sudah diketahui oleh banyak orang bahwa dia selalu memproduksi barang yang bagus, maka ini akan memberikan menjamin reputasi perusahaan tersebut, right? So
Yes.
that is why we need to keep the quality products, okay? So also to safeguard the company's reputation. Okay. Reputation. Okay. Now, anything else you think?
Minimize
Mm-hmm.
defective product.
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. Okay. If you minimize, now once your defective product is minimized, okay, now that's going to minimize the loss, right? The loss of
Yes.
money. That's right.
Yes.
So minimize the defective and
Product.
loss then defective
And
products and
loss.
the loss of profits. Okay, your profit, if you have the quality control, then your profit is going to be higher. Okay, so
Yes.
if the other way, then your profit is supposed to be 80 million, now becomes only like 60, right? So minimize the defective product and also the loss of profits, because you need to fix it, all that things. Okay, anything else you think?
That's all, Miss.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Miss
You're
Lily.
welcome, Miss.
Okay, perfect. Now, let's see, number B is why is quality control is so important to a company? Mengapa pengendalian kualitas sorry. Mengapa pengendalian kualitas itu sangat penting untuk suatu perusahaan? Oke, berdasarkan dari pengalamannya Miss Lily, oke, dan a little bit from my experience also, so we agree that pengendalian kualitas itu sangat penting untuk suatu perusahaan, karena dengan pengendalian tersebut perusahaan akan mendapatkan kepercayaan dari pelanggannya. Kemudian dengan adanya kepercayaan ini akan menjaga reputasi baik suatu perusahaan. Nah, kemudian juga akan mengurangi barang cacat dan juga mengurangi terjadinya penurunan laba suatu perusahaan. Okay, very good. Okay, let's move on to number C. Should we care to produce perfect merchandises? Why and why not? Apakah kita perlu memperhatikan untuk memproduksi barang-barang yang bagus? Oke, maksudnya bagus di sini dalam bagus kualitasnya ya, kualitas yang bagus. Oke, mengapa kita perlu dan mengapa kita tidak perlu untuk memproduksi barang yang berkualitas? Oke, let's hear from Jane. Okay. All right, Jane.
In my humble opinion, yes, we should care about it because to make sure that to ensure that the products that you give to customer do not have the defectives like the previous questions. So I think it's important to ensure that there is a trust between the customers and the company.
Should we care? Yes. Okay. Now, yes, we should, right? Okay, we answer that. And then the explanation from Jane is
to ensure that there is a trust, to ensure that if you give the products with good quality to customers, and then customers will have a trust to the respective company, and the company itself have a good reputation because of It's good quality. That's my
Okay.
opinion about it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I get it what Jane's trying to explain to us. Okay, what should we care? Mengapa kita itu butuh untuk memproduksi barang-barang yang berkualitas bagus? Okay, to ensure, like Jane say, it's actually kind of relate to number B. Okay, so Jane say is to ensure the company reputation and then the customer trust. Okay, to the products, and then also okay, let me write it down. Okay, to ensure the
Company
company's
reputation and the customer trust of the product.
and customers trust. Okay, customers trust.
Of the product.
Okay, one second. This is customer. Customers trust on the products. Okay, anything else according to you?
Mm,
Okay, and then I'll add a little bit. And also, this is when you produce the good quality merchandise. Okay, that's also that's going to be what do you call, let's say to avoid the the lawsuit also. Okay, because like some products that's already in the market. Okay, let's say it says there is a product A released in the market. Okay, now released in the market, and then they over the years, okay, maybe after like 5 or 10 years, because they already earned the trust and then the company's reputation, sometimes they slip like that, and then they not realize that, then there is a little bit defect on that. Then customers, even though it's a trusted company, they might have the company might face lawsuits like that. Okay, so even though it's already earning all this trust and reputation, we still gonna have to really care about that. Also, quality, the quality is always number one. Okay, and also let me see, and also to avoid lawsuits. Okay, okay, like that. All right. I also agree with Jane. Okay, very good. Thank you, Jane. Okay, so that's a interesting discussion, guys. Okay, and then also a little bit knowledge to our increasing our knowledge actually about the company, huh? Okay, very good. Okay, now for this chapter, for the grammar review, we're going to learn about adverbs, guys. Okay, now adverbs. Okay, what is adverbs actually? Okay, now adverbs itu dalam bahasa Indonesianya adalah kata keterangan. Okay, nah, and then here adverbs are words that describe or modify verbs, adjective, and other adverbs, while adjectives, okay. Biasanya saat kita mempelajari adverbs juga ada, kita akan mempelajari secara tidak langsung itu adalah adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns or pronouns. Oke. Nah, dalam bahasa Indonesia kita sudah mengenal ini dari kelas SD elementary, oke. Nah, like this. Adverbs itu dalam bahasa Indonesianya adalah kata keterangan. Nah, kemudian kita mengenal kata dalam bahasa Inggrisnya adalah adjectives. Nah, adjectives ini adalah kata sifat. Oke, dalam bahasa Indonesia saat kita mempelajari bahasa Indonesia di sekolah, itu disebut sebagai kata sifat. Oke. Now, let's see adverbs. Okay. I'll send you guys the file for this grammar with the exercise by this week. Okay, because I haven't finished yet. Okay, so I'll give you guys a little explanation and description before we start with the full exercise and things. Okay, now adverbs, okay, itu biasanya untuk seperti kata keterangan, dia adalah memberikan keterangan tambahan terhadap kata benda, kata sifat maupun kata benda lainnya. Okay. Nah, seperti contoh, okay, we have the examples here. Is Jessica well? Okay. Now, Jessica well here is called adverbs karena dia adalah kata keterangan. Sorry, it's kata sifat, adjectives, okay, because it describes Jessica. Okay. Now, does Jessica play the piano well? Now, well is an adverb because it describes the verb play. Okay. Now, this is not a lot of description and anything here, explanation about that, but we'll have more on the other file, okay, which I'll send it to you guys. Okay, so usually adverbs, okay, specify how, when, where, and how much when they're used with verbs. Okay, nah, kata keterangan ini biasanya digunakan untuk menjawab beberapa pertanyaan yang diawali dengan kata-kata how, when, where, and how much. Okay, saat digunakan dengan kata benda. Okay, let's see. This is more. It's easier when you see in the sentence, guys. Okay, the baby screams loudly. Okay, now di sini kita melihat ada kata kerjanya screams. Okay, now loudly. Okay, it is answer the question how. Okay, like this. This is how you're gonna find out which one is the adverbs. Okay, how does the baby scream? Loudly. Okay, then you know loudly is the adverb, adalah kata keterangan. Okay, now he will come soon. Now if you can find any answers to this question how, when, where, and how much in that sentence, then that's gonna consider an adverb. Okay, let's see. If you start with how will he come? No. When he will come? When will he come? Soon. Okay, that's an adverb. Okay, where doesn't make sense, how much doesn't make sense. Okay, next, he will be here. Okay, can we use when? How? No. How will he be here? No. When will he be here? Here. No. Where will he? Well, will he be? Okay, then here. Okay, that's a where. Kata where. Menjawab kata where. Then next we have he eats a lot. Okay, now we can. How does he eat? No. When does he eat? No. Where does he eat? No. How much does he eat? How much? A lot. Okay, so that's how you determine the adverbs in a sentence. Okay, that's really easy like this. Okay, that's, you guys already learned this since elementary. Okay, I believe that being taught starting from elementary already, so be easy. Okay, so that's quick explanation about adverbs. Okay, you guys will receive that PDF with the exercise, and then please you guys spare a little bit of your time to read that and then try the exercise before we meet again on the following week. Okay, guys. All right, so it's 8:04. Okay, I'll end the class today, guys. Okay, thank you for joining the class. Hopefully this is gonna be beneficial to you
Thank you,
guys.
Mr.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you, Miss
Susan.
Susan.
See you